melodies of the West are the feelings of the hearts of those who make their way to the Burapha Bike Week each year. The trail is longer for some than others, as the true bikers make their way from Singapore and head north till they hit Kanchanaburi, and finally make their way for the super pit stop at the 2-day festival here in Pattaya. Burapha Bike Week found itself spread over the hills and lakes of Pattaya's wine country, Silver Lake Vineyard. Though I'd gather more beer was spilled than wine glasses broken, and after 2 days of kicking up dust and dodging horse dung, you'd better have enjoyed yourself a cold one or two. Or 10. Jeans, boots, and leather was the main dress code, followed second by the barefoot, long-haired tie-dye heads, who were joined together by a common goal of good times and wacky tobacco. Peace and love was again the words under the Burapha banner, and the only security about were the ones wearing elaborate patches on the backs of their vests. And as they can be expected to be more liberal in some ways, surely no funny stuff was going to go unnoticed. And in this way, the great tunes from bands like Marijuana and Off Pongpat, as well as great blues from imported players sporting great beards and better harmonies. Of course, this was Bike Week, and it was Pattaya, where your girlfriend probably drives a bike, so there was no shortage of Honda 120s to choppers, crotch rockets to classic Harleys, monster trucks and ear-bleeding boom cars. Here's the first of the day, fellas, to old D.H. Lawrence. Wine country sure seemed to be working out. The people were happy, the bands were jamming, and from the cool struts of the revelers, the taps were working and the fires were burning. Though with every yang, there must be a yin.
I think it's a better location, but a little bit too far away for Pattaya. But it's better. In general, I like it better than the old one.
Do you have concerns about people trying to get home or something?
Yeah, obviously. Yeah. So, and I try to get a taxi from Pattaya for friends today, and they said no, we don't go. Too much traffic. So obviously taxi drivers are scared of getting holed up in the traffic as well. So that might be a problem, but you know, I'm a biker, so I ride here and I ride home. So yeah.
By and by, this year's Bike Week was looking to have upped the ante on Pattaya festivals, and I would bet my bottom dollar that next year you could find yourself enjoying the beautiful atmosphere that was this year's Bike Week. Thousands of people attended this year's event, and among them were some of the world's biggest motorcycle clubs, with Pattaya's most beloved as well. The Jesters have become famous for their work towards charity in the city.
We were established in 1996. I think we're one of the oldest clubs in Thailand. We're a Pattaya-based club. We did have a chapter in Bangkok way back when, but we decided to bring it back and make Pattaya our base. So all the guys, whether they're from overseas or not, are based here. That's how we run it, and it works very well for us.
Tell me about your charity work and how that all came about.
The Care for Kids, that was started pretty much in parallel with the club. It was probably Lewis's idea way back when, and that's going great guns now after 14, 15 years. It gets bigger every year when we help underprivileged kids on the eastern seaboard predominantly. We do have a couple of other projects up country and that we support, but that's in that's with in tandem with other charities, you know.
The global phenomena, which has history stemming back from the 50s, brought some motorcycle clubs to be household names, and at this event you felt like you were at their home. They were your hosts, and they kept things running smoothly, and there was absolutely no security to buzzkill the good times.
We are one of the biggest clubs in the world, with Hells Angels and Baby Outlaws, 1% the clubs, and we have almost in every country in the world we have chapters. In Asia too, we have lots of chapters in Asia, and we just build up Thailand and Asia right now.
How many members would you say you had in Thailand?
Thailand, about 120.
Globally?
In Thailand, globally, many.
So who was the founder of the club, of the chapter in Thailand?
That was me.
Oh. So we're speaking with the man himself?
Yeah.
Wow, very lucky to meet you. So what was your idea to bring it to Thailand? Did you bring it straight to Pattaya, or?
No, it just happened. We got friends from Bandidos, and we start to go together. We had the club before I was with the Chesters, I started there too, that's also mine. But then I left the Chesters after a few years and we started other clubs, and this is the result now.
The most famous of all motorcycle clubs was there as well.
It took off from California in '48 after the Second World War by veterans, and been growing since. Just started from California and now we're all over the world. So. But we are the first charter in Asia now.
So that charter in Asia, is it Pattaya based?
Well, we do have a couple of members here, but the base is actually in Patong, Phuket. That's where the clubhouse is.
Those who wandered smelled the unique odors of motor oil, fried stuffs, and various tobacco products. By the evening, there was a fog set on the premise. The music was moving people, bellies were full, and all were content. And then, there was the bikes.
And as you can see, the bikes, as well as the beautiful girls, are bringing the heat tonight. So we're going to show you guys exactly who are the winners for the best bikes at Burapha Bike Week 2013. So stay tuned for this.
My most current memories of Burapha Bike Week are my fondest. They are of an event with a lot of character and very good vibes. The new stomping grounds were further off from Pattaya City than previous years, but it felt like a world away. I congratulate all the people and animals involved. See you all next year. Night Visions is proudly sponsored by Lucifer Disco, the original hip-hop club on Walking Street.